Welcome to Ignite Your Business. This is Dana Susan Beasley of angelarts.biz, and I'm going to talk about self-confidence. Why is self-confidence and business really important? Because if you don't have self-confidence, that could result in business failure. In fact, one of the main reasons businesses fail is because their owners do not have confidence. I was thinking about this last night, actually, while I was sleeping and dreaming and in and out and so forth. And I was thinking the reason why lately I've been having a hard struggle with procrastination is because of a lack of confidence. And let me just tell you that these last few years have been full of blow after blow of disappointment and hardship and of struggle. You know, of course, we're all experiencing that struggle with COVID and all of the things that the shutdown has brought all over the world, in fact. But, that has been a blow. That's been a hard struggle. And, I think of some hard struggles we've gone through recently, like our car breaking down and trying to get a new one and all the hassle that is involved. And my niece and my nephew and my niece were in a car accident a couple of weeks ago. And that's been really, really tough. It's just blows like that can erode confidence. And life, let's face it, is full of struggle and it's not easy. And having a business, being an entrepreneur, is not an easy task. There's always going to be hardship around. So maybe, like me, you struggle with self-confidence. I can tell you that that's something that I've struggled with for years, is that feeling of self-rejection. I actually had felt like that since I was a child, since I was especially a teenager. And it's something that I've had to learn and grow through and heal from. And obviously pray a lot about. And the Lord has healed a lot of that from me. I couldn't be doing these videos here today without being healed from that lack of self-confidence and from healing of that self-rejection that I had, because I came to realize that I had marginalized myself, that I didn't think that I mattered, that what I had to say mattered, but it does. And what you have to say matters. Your unique perspective to whatever your niche is matters to someone, and you're going to help someone, and that's exciting. And so I just want to encourage you that if self-confidence is keeping you back, then it's time to start healing from that. And let me give you a few ways that I have helped with my challenge. So I hope it's obvious, I'm sure it's obvious to you, that the best thing that you can do is to replace that lack of self-confidence with God confidence. And that means spending daily time with Him, spending time doing this little thing called journaling. So this is my little life journal that I keep, daily journal that I write at least one page a day in. And then I also write my, the crucial things that I need to do in here. But beware, don't let your puppy get to this. This is the third one I've had in the last couple of weeks because he's destroyed two. Anyway, having a puppy can be definitely a struggle. But anyway, so, that is one definite way of helping you to gain not only self-confidence, but God confidence, getting to know the Lord and falling in love with Him. I learned that a long, long time ago. That is really where true confidence comes from, is knowing that He's going to take care of you no matter what, and trusting in that. That is, I know, the reason why that God allowed all this struggle in my life, so that I would do that, because it's been so hard for me to believe that He really had my back and that He would be there for me. That was really tough for me, and He's teaching me that through all this hardship that we've been going through. So that is the number one way to replace that lack of self-confidence with confidence, a godly kind of confidence. And then another way is to take care of yourself. Eat the right foods that your body needs and not just enjoys. It's a matter of, getting plenty of sunshine and taking supplements. And by the way, I'm terrible at taking supplements. I just realized that I need to take my supplements for the day. Because I always take vitamin C and zinc and those kind of things when I remember. I'm terrible at remembering. Anyway, and then getting the exercise that will help your body, For me, I like to do Pilates. We walk our puppy dog, that kind of thing. And also, the third way, along with that, and it's kind of tied in, for me it is anyway, is to pursue something that you really enjoy, you personally. Now, funny thing, for me, that's hiking. Actually, I've always loved hiking since I was young. I spent, oh my gosh, all childhood hiking. But I have a little twist in the hiking because it was my son actually who got me into it. And that is, we like to Bigfoot. What does that mean? I mean, it's like also called squatching. So we like to go into the woods and look for signs of Bigfoot. And so we've seen structures and bowed trees, and we may have even seen footprints. We've heard things, wood knocks and that kind of thing. And the reason why I got into it so much is because I realized, here's the deal. And I've shared this many times, but this is the theme for right now for my life. We're scared of the monster out there in the woods. We think that is the most horrible monster out there. And then that's what I thought, oh, this monster in the woods, that sounds really scary. Bigfoot out there, Sasquatch, whatever. And then I realized last summer that it's the monster circumstances that are really scary. I mean, right now we got the monster of the elections on the horizon and all that involves, and then we've got COVID and all the threatening lockdowns and all the scary things that are happening in the world. Is just full of these monsters that are just circling. They're like a shark. It's like the shark coming ever closer and closer and closer, and then bam, we're worried it's going to hit us. But then there's another monster, and this is the monster that I've had to face. And it's not easy, and it takes a lot of grace, and it takes a lot of mercy from God. And 100% dependence on Him, and that is the monster that's within us, the monster that's within me that says that I'm not good enough, that I'm never going to amount to anything, that nobody cares, that God doesn't care, that He's just going to let me down. That's the biggest monster that I have to face, and I have a